As some of you might know, I mean, we're putting a lot of both time, energy, and blood, sweat, and tears into this engine. We actually have a separate team at home at DICE building the Frostbite 2 engine. There are about 25 to 30 people working very, very hard on this. You probably also know that the engine is now being used by some other studios within EA. So Need for Speed The Run will also use this engine, for instance, which, of course, to us back home in cold Stockholm makes us all very proud. We're not building this engine because we want to license it out. It's something that we're going to keep for ourselves within EA, but teams within EA that want to use it are welcome to contact us. However, Frostbite 2, a piece of technology, what is that really? Well, for us as game developers, it's a tool. It's a technology. It's not the actual game. You can't play an engine, right? So the reason we're so excited about Frostbite 2 is because it enables us to build, hopefully, great games. And that's what we keep bantering about the engine. And when you do get to play Battlefield 3, you're going to play it in pretty much 3 distinct ways. And this is going back to what I said before, that it's the biggest Battlefield game we've ever done before. Because we have 3 main legs of the product, you could say: single player, co-op, and multiplayer. And I'll be the first one to say that multiplayer is always at the heart of a Battlefield title. Battlefield was founded on multiplayer, so this is the most important part of our game. At the same time, we want to create an offering that a lot of people can play and enjoy. We see from the telemetry, we hear from the community, that a lot of people perhaps they enjoy playing single player for a while, and then they jump in and have a couple of matches on multiplayer, but that's their way of playing. Some people never play the single player, they don't care about these achievement points or whatever it might be, or just experiencing that. They just want to invest their 400 hours into the multiplayer campaign. Well, we have a lot of things for them as well. I see some people laughing here, maybe you've done 400 hours. But new for this project as well is that we're putting co-op into the actual box. For those of you that played Battlefield Black Ops 2 and perhaps tried out the mode that we had there as a PDLC package, you know that we have experimented a bit with co-op before, but going back again to what I said about animation and not being happy with it, we weren't entirely happy with the co-op that we had in BC2. So we have now revamped that altogether. It's a 2-player co-op mode. It's separate missions, so it's not played in the single-player campaign. It's not played on multiplayer maps. It's separately custom-built maps that actually you play this on. And hopefully you will all like it if you like co-op when you play. There's one other key thing that I want to bring up about Battlefield 3, if you talk about the key things that are important about this product, and that's battle log. The battle log is a social network connected to your experience. We want you to be able to connect to the game and connect to your friends even when you're not in the game. I mean the actual second to second running around shooting. And this is where battle log come in. This is your connection to your whole network of friends that you can build. So basically you can build an army of Battlefield 3 fans and friends that you go to war with. And one of the key ideas behind this is because we want to make it simpler for you to find your favorite servers with friends and find slots so you can get in and play together. Because we've seen the challenge behind this sometimes in the games we've done before. And then on top of that, we have the social network. We also have a very deep persistence tracking for every one of you that are interested in keeping track of your kill-death ratio, or how many points you have with a certain vehicle, or how many of the ribbons you have, or how many people you've stabbed in the back till you got their dog tags. Everything is tracked here, and you can go very deep in this and just set the goals of your own persistence of how you want to move forward. And now, I think we should jump into the single player demo. This is a map called Operation Guilty. You're going to be playing, I'm not playing, but the character you're playing is Sergeant Black that you've seen in a couple of the movies before. He was one of the characters, the first one we introduced in the Fault Line series actually. And some of you might say, I don't know enough about the single player, you haven't told us enough. And yeah, there is a reason behind that. We don't want to tell too much about the single player story before the game comes out. What I can tell you is that Sergeant Black plays a very vital role in this story. He's the main character, and the basic tone of the single player is how far you're ready to go to protect your country. I won't say any more than that, but you will be able to play other characters. You have seen the tanker, you have seen, we also talked about Dima, a Russian character, so there will be other characters in the game as well. But for this one, you are playing Sergeant Black. Could we